I didn't order any food so I wouldn't have to split the bill. I've been part of a small friend group of about 8 people since college. For some background, 2 people in the group, Susan and Greg, are leeches. Going out for lunch, expect them to order the most expensive items on the menu, and then give you a sob story about their finances, dumping half the bill on you. Last weekend, Dan told me about a casual dinner. I mentioned that if Susan or Greg were there, I wouldn't be able to come. He said they would be there, but encouraged me to put my opinions aside and join just this once. This is where I might be the a-hole. I agreed to come. When we all started ordering, most spent about $40. Susan and Greg, however, ordered expensive dishes totaling around $200. When it was my turn, everyone looked at me, but I just pointed to the $4 Miller Lite and sent the waiter away. Dan asked why I hadn't ordered, and I said I lost my appetite. 2 other friends canceled their orders and just had drinks. After the main courses came out, I saw Susan and Greg picking at their food. The waiter brought the check, and Greg asked to split it 6 ways. I corrected him, saying it should be split 3 ways, since 3 of us hadn't eaten. By the end of the night, Dan, who ate about $50 worth, was stuck with a $146.98 check. I saw his jaw drop when he picked it up. I slid a $10 bill towards the check, said goodbye, and walked out. The next morning, my phone was full of texts from Greg and Susan saying I was an a-hole for not ordering food and forcing them to pay more. I laughed because their steaks alone cost more than what they paid. Dan messaged me, saying I could have just not come instead of leaving him with an outrageous bill.